Jumping right into it as per usual. Plan today is to do Harp Notes Arc. Or I guess finish it up since we technically already have started it. And then just keep going from there. See if I can get some Libra scales done. Maybe get that transformation going. Hey, what's up, Gustavo? Glad to hear you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Today's been okay. No big complaints. I feel like Gio's mom hasn't really been around, which is understandable. She's a single parent, but it's like... Oh, there's an intermission regarding the transformation before Libra? Sweet. So maybe we get that done today, depending on how long this Harp Note arc ends up taking. But I've been kind of jamming out to the Star Force 1 soundtrack past couple of days. So that's been fun. Dude, what's up with these grown-ass men just barging into Gio's house? It's like, no, please, come in. Like... This dude looks like a character from Arthur, dude. Looks like like, literally, like, his nose, it looks like the monkey people from Arthur. Yeah, no, it's definitely got a good vibe to it. I dig it. Okay. So that indicates what? There's a side quest nearby or something? Let's see. I've got enough Zenny, I think, to buy an HP mem from Anakin's net dealer. But I think we go back to Anakin for this arc, right? Like, this is one that doesn't have a comp. I seem to remember this arc just happens on the Wave Road, I think. Okay, we need to spy on this kid's transer. Is it faster to go? I don't know, it's probably faster to go through here than through was it Vista Point or whatever it's called? No comp for Sonya? Okay. I didn't think so, because I was scrolling through the OST and noticed there was no comp for her. Track-wise. Oh, I should check. Did I clear this guy of HP mems? Yes, I did. Okay. I don't know if this is related to the main quest, probably not. He did say something about seeing what I would assume would be Sonia around here, though. From behind the vending machine. So do I need to go into the vending machine? Oh, no, wait. It's a little Chow dude. I've still been playing Sonic Adventure DX. Working my way through that. Dude, that game's story is so short. Like, it's cool. Like, it's fine. But it only took me like 5 or 6 hours as someone who's played that game to death over the years to like do the main story and even get like the field emblems and stuff. Geo, sure, like. But I've been slowly getting towards getting all the emblems in Sonic Adventure, which I've never done. I've never really. I think I have done some of the optional stuff and the extra missions, but I don't think I've ever done all of the emblems for SA1. The thing that's annoying me right now with it is the Chow stuff is like... Yeah, no, I mean, it literally looks like a Chow, but the thing with like the Chow shit, it's so grindy if you don't use mods to like increase the amount of like how quickly they level when you give them shit. Maybe we have to go to Anakin. But like in SA1, it just seems especially grindy. Like there's fewer races you have to do. There's only 5 emblems for the races as opposed to like... Actually, it might be close to the same in Adventure 2, but you have the battle or the karate ones as well. And you have to do a shit ton of races in order to get a single emblem. But it's like, I feel like my Chow that I'm building out to get those emblems is pretty, like, decently high level, at least by Adventure 2 standards. And it, like, can't win the second race, which is, like, really annoying. So that's going to be the grindiest one. Even with the mod that, like, drastically increases how many levels they gain, or how quickly they do. Wait, the assumption was that Sonia was in Echo Ridge, though, right? Was there an area trigger? Oh, does it, like... Is the speed of the help flashing? Like, does that indicate something? Oh, it is going faster now. Wait a second. Yeah, no, that's a good catch. I didn't... Okay, yeah, now we've got the... Ah. Okay. Yeah, good catch. Oh, there she is. But the weird thing about the Sonic Adventure 1 Chow races is that, like, there will be an indicator to cheer on a Chow, but it could possibly not be yours, which is really weird. Like, you have control to, like, cheer on any Chow, even if you're trying to win with a specific one. It's like, why is it like this? SA2's is way better, but it's still very passive. But, yeah. It is cool, like, because I played Sonic Adventure again for the first time in a while in, like, 2021. One of my earliest videos on the channel was about SA1. I don't think the video was that great, but even then I was thinking about a Sonic Adventure remake, and now I'm like, I'm way more vindicated in the thought that this game kind of could use a remake. Honestly, as fun as it can be, it's like some stuff is it's kind of jank even with the modern port and some mods to clean things up. Most of the mods are like visual stuff anyway. But like, for instance, I attempted one of the Chow races, and they literally clipped through the ground, and there's no way to pause or quit out of a Chow race without closing the game, and I lost like a decent amount of progress because of that, which was really stupid. And that's like a one-off thing that I've literally never seen before in my life in that game, but like, there's definitely some jank. And you could kind of argue the same for SA2, but I think SA2 holds up a lot better in the way it controls. You got into Sonic with Sonic Advance 2. Yeah, I was like big into Sonic when I was a kid. I like Sonic Adventure 2 is definitely my entry point. But like, I played Sonic Adventure DX, I played the Mega Collection even though I was terrible at those games at the time. And what I played Sonic Advance 3. And then since then, like, Shadow the Hedgehog, of course, I was like 9 or 10 when that game came out. And so, of course, I was all over that. It was one of the earliest E10 Plus rated games, and I felt like such a badass being, like, just at that age to, like, be able to play it. And that game has a lot of problems, beyond just, like, Shadow having a gun and shit. It's way more than that. It's more structurally. That game is a pain in the ass. And then because I was only on because I only had Nintendo systems until college, basically, well, you know, I had a laptop that I played some stuff on, but as far as consoles, I only had Nintendo stuff until college. And so I never played Sonic 06. But after the reputation that game garnered, I obviously fell very much out of Sonic for a while. I played Colors when it came out on the Wii. That was fine. Played Generations way later, like maybe during the pandemic even. I thought it was fine still. Generations definitely the best Sonic game since SA2, right? Like, what else? Sonic and the Secret Rings was pretty rough, which I played a little bit of. I got it like bargain bin years after it came out. Although I remember checking it out on my friend's Wii when it first came out. Never played Black Knight. Never played Lost World, no interest. Never played Forces, no interest. Frontiers I was like curious about, but I'd rather just wait for a sequel that builds on it and is an actual like full, complete thing, I guess. I don't know. You play Colors on Wii? Yeah. No, I don't know if I ever beat Colors, because I remember that last level being like a weird difficulty spike, but I don't... Colors was cool, like the soundtrack in Colors is really good. I was actually listening to, what is it, the Aquatic theme? That one's iconic, dude. But my biggest gripe with modern Sonic is like, just the interjection of like 2D sections where like inherently is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. I get why they do it, because building a whole 3D environment where you're going as fast as Sonic does takes a lot of resources. But if I wanted to play a 2D Sonic game, I would do that, you know? That's part of it. That's not the entirety of my issue with it, but like there are people on YouTube who have broken down why exactly the meta era, as some people call it, of Sonic was not very good, primarily like narratively and character-wise. Which is like, you know, you don't go to Sonic for deep narrative, but like SA1 and 2 actually, particularly SA2 has like a really solid story. It's not told that well by today's standards, but the concept and like the overarching like just general plot points are really cool. And I think like with Sonic Frontiers introducing the other characters as playable characters, I bet they're building towards a Sonic Adventure remake, which makes me kind of nervous just with the state that Sonic Team's been in for a while, but a Sonic Adventure remake would be a more scaled back experience compared to something like Frontiers. At least I hope so. So maybe it could actually be really good. Remains to be seen if that's actually going to be a thing, but that would get me back on board. Weird freeloading alien. It's funny. The fuck? Oh? Five wave balls in this lab. If you don't get them all, power won't come back. Okay. So we got 5 of them. What do these guys have to say about it? Oh. Is there a quicker way than going all the way? I kind of wish there was a quicker way to do this, but maybe they're scattered out here too. But yeah, Sonic Superstars was... I thought that game looked visually pretty good in the promotional stuff. But then when it actually released and the more I saw of it, the more I was like, I actually think this looks kind of cheap. Like, in retrospect. I think the areas that they did show in promotions still look good, but like, it's one of those 2.5D titles that just looks cheaper than if you went pixel art, man. Like, and like, I played the shit out of Mania when it came out, but that game doesn't... I feel like I've kind of seen all there is to that game. I think I just don't really connect to the 2D Sonics as much. Yeah, Superstars is the one that just came out. It's like the 2.5D multiplayer, like, you know, local multiplayer kind of thing. It just looks like... And for $60, I'm just like, I don't think so. It seemed like people were pretty disappointed with it for the most part. And from what I've seen and heard, I would agree. I wasn't going to buy it at full price, and then after the reception came out that it was like not that great, I was like, okay, I'll just maybe never play it, or at least wait till it's like $10 or something on Steam. That's kind of where I'm at with Sonic stuff. It's like, if it goes on a steep sale on Steam, which a lot of the older ones do go on sale pretty often, like, maybe I'll just grab it, right? Might as well. What have people been saying? It's kind of a mixed reception, I feel like, but I think it just was underwhelming. Like, it seems like a fine game, but basically just that. Like, it's fine. Alright, I need to wait for these guys to hop back. Okay, at least we got one of them. Although the grass panels didn't end up mattering there. Damn it. Yeah, like I couldn't tell you what it's got on like Metacritic or whatever, but it also came out pretty close to Mario Wonder, and I think that Mario Wonder kind of stole a lot of the spotlight from Sonic Superstars. Also, I don't really pay much mind to the Game Awards. Like, I don't really give a shit about I don't really give a shit about who gets nominated or like whatever. Like, it's interesting to consider, I guess, but I don't put a lot of stake in it or a lot of stock in it, as it were. But I do think it's interesting that Mario Wonder was nominated for Game of the Year, because I'm like, I don't think it's that good. Like, compared to like Baldur's Gate 3, which I haven't played, but I can tell that that game is special for people who like that genre of, like, you know, super like complicated CRPGs. Like Baldur's Gate, Resident Evil 4 I fucking loved. What else is nominated? Tears of the Kingdom makes sense. Not wild about open world Zelda, but like, I get it. I do understand the impressiveness just by the scope, and like, this is running on a piece of hardware that's outdated by 2017 standards. That's wild. But Mario Wonder being nominated for Game of the Year, I'm just like, what? Like it's a good game. It's not bad by any means, but like, I think it's easily the weakest game on that list. Which I can't remember the other ones. Maybe Alan Wake 2 is on there or something. Xenoblade probably deserves something if it didn't win anything last year. And I think Mario Wonder could take like Best Family Game or something like that. And like the art, I do hold that the animation work in Mario Wonder is really fucking great. Like it, and it's got a lot of cool ideas. It's just like, I don't know. I don't think it's like the second coming of Mario, like a lot of people seem to think. I mean, it's certainly a big step up from the new games, though. The new games, as in the labeled as new games. But it is one of those things too where, I think I mentioned this before, if New Super Mario Bros. U looked like Mario Wonder, it might be... I think people would look at Mario U a little more favorably. I think people would look at Mario Wonder a little less favorably, maybe, by comparison. Like, video games being a visual medium means that presentation is important, but I do feel like with games like Sea of Stars and Mario Wonder, it's like, I think those games are getting a lot more praise just because of how great the presentation is, like visually and musically and stuff. Mario Wonder's music was pretty forgettable though, IMO, but I also wasn't playing it like max volume either. I was kind of like playing it while I was listening to podcasts and shit, so I can't speak on it too definitively. I don't want to do this. I guess I feel like this is kind of overkill, but in theory the ghosts should pass. Yeah, exactly. 800 is heinous. That's crazy. I bet the Zenny output is increased for DX. There's no way. I guess we're technically... Are we mid-game? Would this be considered mid-game, or maybe not quite yet? Maybe this is like the last early game arc of the game? That sounds more like it, because we have to do... We still have to fight Harp Note. We have to do Libra, we have to do... Ofika, or however you pronounce it. And there's some optional bosses and stuff. Gemini also. Gemini. Which, very cool that this game is not really pulling from Robot Masters, but we kind of get a Gemini Man fight from Mega Man 3, in a sense. I feel like the other games besides Wonder had a lot more to give in terms of the playing experience. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. What were the other... Let me pull that up real quick. What were the other games for Game of the Year? Nominees. I just care about like the main category for this. View all categories. Game of the Year. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4. Yeah, like Baldur's Gate 3, no-brainer. Resident Evil 4, I'm happy to see it there. Surprised that a remake got that. Tears of the Kingdom makes sense. Spider-Man 2 makes sense from what I've heard, but people seem kind of underwhelmed by it, weirdly. Alan Wake 2 seems very impressive. Is there anything I'm surprised isn't on there? Maybe like Dead Space? I thought Dead Space was pretty good. I thought RE4 was better, but I also played RE4 first, so I don't... Like, I know a lot of people... I've heard a lot of people say that they thought Dead Space Remake was better, but Dead Space Remake came out earlier, so if you played it first, I wonder if that kind of satiated a level of survival horror to where when RE4 came out, it didn't feel as refreshing or something to a lot of people. But as someone who played Dead Space a few months after, I think I played it over the summer, I thought it was good, and I would buy a Dead Space 2 remake, but I thought RE4 was superior overall. Played RE4 3 times back-to-back, which is very unusual. Hey, what's up, Space Cowboy? Ofika isn't for a while. Okay, so I guess like we get the interstitial, we get the transformation, and then there's like a bunch of non-boss arc stuff. That Sonia's a girl, but she smells like danger. What the fuck is it? That's like the first line where I'm like, what? But yeah, like, I need to finish making that System Shock remake video, but that game is a high contender for Game of the Year for me. Like, for my personal, like, what is my favorite new release of the year? It's probably between RE4 and System Shock, as of now. Mega's line will have context in a bit. We are back at board. What? You can get to the roof. Oh, we want to go to the roof? Okay. You gonna have a heart-to-heart? Or what? Yeah, the VGAs, they've got all the nominees and categories up. Not even just foreshadowing as part of the character. Oh, I guess like his distrustworthiness or something like that. Yeah, VGA's nominees are up. Some of them are a little questionable, like Cyberpunk being best ongoing game nominee, and I'm like, is it getting patched from being dog shit at launch really like qualified for ongoing? I don't think so. I think Phantom Liberty, which I haven't played yet, makes sense to be nominated as like its own thing, I guess. But and there's some other weird stuff like Final Fantasy 16 is nominated for best RPG, and it's like it's an action game. Like what? Dude, this shit is sad as fuck. Crying in the club right now, straight up. Oh, is the manager gonna barge in? Yeah, we need to get the, or I need to get the emotes going, the custom emotes. I think I have a couple of ideas jotted down somewhere, but what the fuck? That's child abuse. What a dickhead. You're not from Arthur at all, are you? An Arthur character would never, well, I guess Arthur does have the fist meme, but you know. Yeah, no, this game definitely is taking itself more seriously. I think the story so far is actually pretty good compared to a lot of Battle Network stories. I think I was talking a little last time where like BN3 is BN2 to a lesser extent, but 2 and 3 are really the only stories in Battle Network that are that noteworthy, TBH. I think like 1, 5, and 6s are serviceable, but like nothing crazy. And then 4s is obviously terrible, but you know. Terrible is maybe a little exaggerated. It's not good though. The thing is, this game is definitely slower paced at the cost of more narrative stuff, which is probably why. And the narrative stuff is pretty deep for a kids game, also. And I'm not surprised that I didn't appreciate this game as much when I was like 10 or whatever. Basically, call it a filler. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like a lot of like, I'm assuming you're referring to BN stories. Like most of it's narratively like just like side arcs and shit. Like Lan joins a team. Lan moves to a different town. I think 6's story is legitimately kind of bad though until like the last hour. But oh, 4 you mean? Yeah. No, 4 is definitely like filler for sure. 5 to a lesser extent, but I also don't, as much as I like 5 mechanically, and I like the liberation missions and all that stuff that I've talked about, but story-wise, it's like kind of whatever. It's only the main reason why 5's story is important is for context in 6, but I don't think that 6's story is that great. So it's like 6's story is only really good in my opinion when Beryl is around. Like when Beryl and Wily are the focal point, it's good. When the other shithead villains are around, not so much. Mick and Tab kind of suck. You know, all that jazz. I guess I could hit up that net dealer here. Oh, I have more than enough now. I think it's 3 or 4K for the next HP mem. BN is weird anyway, because you got the game story, the anime story, and the manga story, yeah, and they all conflict with each other. Yeah, like I really enjoyed NT Warrior when I had COVID a few months back. They were streaming it, Capcom was, and I was like watching that while I was sick in bed, basically, and I really like genuinely enjoy that show. Like it is very for kids era anime stuff, but like I like that shit. It's fun. It reminds me of my childhood. But like, oh wait, I did clear this guy out, never mind. Wait, this is the, maybe there's a net dealer outside. That's probably what it is. But, what was I saying? I actually kind of think that NT Warrior's story is somewhat more interesting than most of the games. But it is funny how, like, World 3 own, like, a curry shop, and they're kind of, like, comic relief to an extent. I kind of think that's fun, though. Like, I don't know, there's something... I just like Mr. Match and his Scottish accent. I think that's fun. Yeah, I remember seeing some of the Princess Pride episodes, like when she's in disguise. And Lan has no idea because he's a dumbass. A lovable dumbass, but you know. The apple fell a little far from the tree, I think. Punch an HP bug enemy in front of you. That sounds busted. Wire bazooka. I'm gonna wait on these, I think. I don't want to build my folder in a particular way, only for it to not be as synergistic as it could be, and plus I can buy more HP mems. Right? Well, why do I feel like there's another net dealer that I'm missing? Is it in the shop or something? Yeah, World 3 brings the Jesse and James vibe, exactly. That's a really good way to put it. And Jesse and James are iconic for Pokemon. And James, like, the weird thing is James low-key kind of has a tragic backstory in the Pokemon anime. I want to say that there's a net dealer in Big Wave, I think. NT Warrior has a charm you can't resist. Yeah. I feel the same way. It's not something that I like go out of my way to watch, but especially when they started doing access stuff with the dimensional areas and all that kind of shit, I was like, damn, this stuff's kind of cool. And I've heard good things about like Beast and Beast Plus, which are the arcs that didn't get localized. I bet there's a way to watch them subbed, though. Because it seems like once you hit access... Oh, maybe there isn't a net dealer here. Maybe I made that up. It seems like once you hit access, like, the main plot becomes a lot more of a thing. Whereas in like the first season, if you want to call it that, like just vanilla NT Warrior, I feel like it's a little bit more villain of the week. See some crazy animated fights in the later episodes. That's cool. Maybe I'll have to check those out someday. I don't know if they're streaming anywhere though. Like those wouldn't be on Crunchyroll, right? I haven't really checked. Never really thought to. This is an interesting kind of commentary about internet, or like just celebrities in general. Not internet personalities, but like celebrities. In a sense, which is it kind of gives some foreshadowing towards like internet celebrity stuff with parasocial and all that stuff that people have talked about. And this is the inner turmoil that's going to bring, God, what is the name of the FMEN? Don't tell me. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, I knew it was like Lie or something. God damn it. Lyra. Here we go. Rip. This shit's cool. I dig like the fusion element. This had to have been inspired by cross fusion from the NT Warrior anime. Oh, it's this dude again. Heh. Oh. Ah, I see. Mega's not exactly a ladies' man. Oh, she's still conscious to some extent. Interesting. Alright, well, let's make a save. Save. Making good progress. We'll probably get the Pegasus transformation. For sure. Do I have a... I do have cloakers. I wonder how the DX version dealt with this gimmick. We shall see. Get your stylus ready, here comes Harp Note's music attack. Touch the Buster button at your feet, or press the control pad to fire. Oh, I see. So it's kind of similar, you just press diagonally on the control pad, or the D-pad. This is very reminiscent of BN5's Ninja minigame as well. Definitely helps that you can rapid fire by holding. I mean, I bet if I held my mouse on one of these, it would rapid fire, probably, but... This is a very impressive patch. This has got to be... This has to be one of the most impressive, like, ROM hack patches I've seen, straight up. It's so comprehensive and like deals with the touchscreen stuff without being like Dawn of Sorrow has a patch that removes the very limited touchscreen stuff, but it just removes it. There's not like a way to do it with the D-pad or like some other secondary input. It just removes it completely. And so it's cool that this game or this patch, like, it keeps it in, it keeps the touchscreen stuff in, but you can just do it with regular inputs. Very cool. I seem to remember, I'm getting flashbacks now, slightly, of like, this next boss fight being somewhat of a difficulty spike. I don't know how true that is, but I seem to remember something about that. Then again, I was like 10 when this came out, so it's possible I just wasn't that great at games at the time. This panic theme kind of goes hard, though. I feel like I've said that before. Arknote could combo you, but you're not sure how hard the V1 is. Maybe I am thinking of the rematch, that is possible. I'm just gonna save periodically, as I should be. Oh, we've got new viruses. We got this little Beethoven dog thing. Alright, technically I should have stood on one of the outer edges, but it doesn't matter because these cannon guys are super easy to deal with. They just died of this. Oh, green mystery data. I can't help myself. I gotta get this. I think I'm good on the sneak runs right now. Dogs are the new trumpets. Oh yeah, I think I got one of those chips from a chip trader or something. And as a matter of fact, the chip that I need for that one side quest might be from those dogs. So I might grind one of those out real quick. Yeah, dude. The Hertz just said hard no was not their type. Well, it was not their type, I think. I can go talk to it again, but I think it said she wasn't really its type. The Silver Surfer vibes. Dude, speaking of, we were talking about Sonic earlier. Can we get another Sonic Riders game, please? That first Sonic Riders game is really fun. I actually need to play that again. It's been a while. Aesthetically, those games are so cool. Way better than fucking Sonic All-Stars Racing or whatever. It's like, yeah, Sonic's supposed to run fast. She was totally not my type. Yeah, that's what he said. With the anti-gravity boards, yeah, exactly. See, like, it's like Sonic should be fast enough to just run, and like, to an extent, yeah, but like hoverboards are fucking sick. Sonic driving a car, like a NASCAR? I don't know about that. I'm sure the game's fine. I'm sure the Sonic racing games are fine, but conceptually, I'm not as into it. But the last Sonic Riders game was for the Kinect, and I bet you can guess how well that went. It's infamously dog shit. There is like a, I don't know if it's a fan game or like a fan mod of the original Sonic Riders that makes it like, it just adds a shit ton of content, which is very impressive. I might need to just check that out. This is unfortunate. It's kind of cool that getting hit cancels your charge, so there's more of a punishment. I mean, I guess if you flinch while you're charging in Battle Network, it also cancels it, but it is interesting as someone who doesn't really care for auto charge in the platformers. I'm so used to like holding down the attack button in like classic Mega Man or whatever, that whenever they give you the auto charge option, I'm like, no thanks. It feels super unnatural to me. But in this game, I kind of like it. Alright, let's clear this really quickly, which, in fact, I think I just do this off rip so I can parrot everything. Played Sonic Riders 1 or 2. The one that was gravity focused specifically was the second one. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. That was like for Wii in that generation, whereas Sonic Riders, the original, was I think GameCube, PS2. The sad thing is I feel like the era for Sonic games that I want has passed, aside from if they do a Sonic Adventure remake. Which again, I would be there day one. Like that would get me on board. I'm very much a lapsed Sonic fan. I don't consider myself to be a current Sonic fan by any means. If I did, I would be a poser because I just haven't really played the games. That was unfortunate. Was Zero Gravity, could that have been cross-platform? I'm like pretty sure it was a Wii generation. Maybe it was. There's no way there's a GameCube version. I don't think you could play it with GameCube controller. I'm pretty sure that's true. But I can't think of it off the top of my head. I just want one of these Beethoven chips. So I can do this side quest, but I'll give it a few more encounters, and if I don't get it, I'm sure I'll get one later. Alright, please, just give me the chip I need. Dude, what is it gonna take? I'll try for a few more encounters. I'd like to be able to run from Metars, for fuck's sake. Clean. And we're just grinding money. Like, it helps to kind of grind money for HP mems and shit later. Anyhow. Come on. Cygnus would have been a one button wipe. So I probably should just do that. I was saying that in the Battle Network games too. It's like, if you have the chips to wipe out the enemy, it's like you might as well just do it, right? But what I am surprised about is that the Chow Garden hasn't come back in any serious way since, like, SA2. That's, like, the most surprising thing. It's not even a mobile game. Like, how is it not a mobile game or something? That's just crazy to me. Dude, this shit is so busted. Alright, I'll give this like 1 or 2 more encounters and then we'll move on and come back later. Okay, we actually got one. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Please give me the chip. I don't know if that's the right one, but I can check. Ah, that was the card I needed. Perfect. Ground Wave 2. Very nice. What did you have? Oh, maybe this was... Oh, he was the one with the HP mems. Or he? I can't tell if that's a man or a woman. Not that that's particularly relevant, but I can't tell. Alright, now they're cleared out. We are all caught up on HP mems, I think. I don't think I'm missing anything. Maybe like some mystery data is here or there. But now we have to go to... Awaken. My folder does seem pretty busted right now, though, I gotta say. Make a save. I want to say that's all side quests. Yeah, it's everything that I've come across, at least. I'm surprised none of these satellites are comps. Because there's like, it literally extends over here, but maybe later. Am I supposed to wave change or... Oh, I can't go in there. So yeah, I do need a wave change. Oh, do I throw a cloaker on? I guess so, right? The cloakers have been working pretty effectively, which I'm happy about. Never mind. Why did I say anything? That's so funny. Let's just kill these ghosts. Even though Taurus Fire would have killed everything in one. But I didn't know that the night guy was gonna wake up immediately. He already cleared you out, right? Yeah. He's got some busted chips, though. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Wait, is there like an options menu? No. I was wondering, I was like, is there like any options that I'm missing? Like text speed or like whatever? Alright, here we go. I mean, this does kind of trivialize this, but like, how hard was this to begin with, right? Or never mind. Oh, so you actually fail, you don't just take damage, okay. I was expecting it to be just one of those things where you take damage if you fuck up, and not actually have to do it over. I will say that these being diagonals is a little bit awkward. I mean, this is an isometric game, but it would feel more comfortable if it was just up, down, left, right, instead of the half measures. I guess if I had the Elite controller, then maybe it would feel a little more natural, but... I have thought about getting an Xbox Elite controller, because I think I'm due for a new controller soon. It's been, like, at least 3 or 4 years that I've had this one, and, like, the casing around the thumbstick has started to come off. I super glued it back on, but... Oh, whoops. Tapped the trigger by mistake. But I'm thinking that maybe around when P3 Reload comes out, I might buy a new Xbox controller. And I've just been torn on like getting the Elite, because the Elite is customizable, and therefore it should be pretty easy to repair. But it does make me nervous spending that much on a controller, considering how they do just wear out over time. But I do like the idea of having like the back buttons and a swappable D-pad and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty customizable, which is really cool. It's just so expensive. It's like probably, I think it's like twice the amount of a regular controller, and so it's like, I don't even know if it's worth it. I'll probably just do like a regular series controller, but through Design Lab. Like, I did this one through Design Lab, but this was before they switched over to the series controller. So yeah, this must have been like 2019, 2020. It was probably 2020, in fact, before the Xbox Series came out. Did they have a thing? The FM King? This dude really hates FM radio, man. This is like... This reminds me vaguely of Boruto stuff, like with the aliens coming down and having their own ulterior motive and shit. Sort of. Obviously this came first, and I'm sure that has been a trope before. Like even Tears of the Kingdom had those kinds of vibes with like the Zonai or whatever being aliens or some shit. But just like they showed up way back when. I think that's what it was. I don't fucking know. Okay. I mean, I guess I might as well star power this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stun her with Cygnus Wing. So that way... Well, in fact, I could even do this. Oh shit, I need a shield. I'm still not used to doing that. Oh, well, it's over. I guess I might as well use this first. Get countered. Dude, I'm S-ranking these bosses no problem. Not that that's much to brag about, but it's like... You definitely can't say the same for Battle Network. Well, I mean, maybe in some cases, but... But I feel like it's more so because your folders are shitty in Battle Network for so long. It is cool, though, that some of the FMEans stay with their hosts. From now on, I'm allergic to women. That's funny. Oh, so she did give a farewell concert at least. Let's get that transformation on deck though. Oh, I guess I did come to a conclusion on which version of Star Force 2 I'm gonna do. I think I mentioned I'm gonna do Zerker X Ninja, but I'm gonna pick the ninja route. Because I like the way that the ninja plus Zerker, like dual brother, whatever it's called, transformation looks, as opposed to the Zerker first, ninja second one. So we're gonna go ninja, specifically. But I've got a few more streams of this, I'm sure, before SF2. I saw on a TV show recently that on Earth it's a crime to make a woman cry. Do this thing before we get our... Dude, this is top tier writing right now, actually. It's funny as hell. I have to do this side. I'm just gonna do top left. Ba-ba-da. Link ability is our first barrier on undershirt. Ooh, we're getting shisty with the customization here. And also, it's not fast barrier anymore, or at least how I used to say it. As long as you have at least 2 HP. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, da da da. A hit that would normally take you to 0 will take you to 1 instead. Yeah, that is fucking sick. Is there customization when it comes to that in the game? Like, do we end up getting enough brothers to overwrite certain abilities? Like, how does that work? I couldn't go over to the right side, so I wonder if we just get 3 by default in the story and the other 3 are through connectivity, or you want some ice cream or something? Yeah, that's funny. Geo has a crush on his brother. Ew. Just kidding, but I mean brother in the tribal sense, not in the blood relation sense. Although it does make me think of, like, I remember, like, back in health class in school, they would tell us about blood brothers, and it was like that never came up ever. So, like, I don't know if that was more of a 90s thing or like what. It's gross and like weird, but I do find it interesting that they thought to tell us, like, hey, don't do that. It's like, I never thought of, like cutting myself and then putting it on someone else's cut kind of thing. Never considered that. So the fact that they told us that was a thing was like really weird. But I also think about Hulk Hogan, the brother. Isn't that him? That's Hulk Hogan, I think, says that. I don't know jack shit about wrestling. Hiya! She just did the Fox McCloud thing. Hiya! Gotta keep it PG for the kids, no, straight up. Like bringing back all the cursed memories right now. You just had to go and become brothers with your crush, huh? It's like terminology wise, it's like a little bit weird, but whatever. It's wholesome. I'm not really thinking about it that way. It's just like funny. Although I guess it'd be worse if they kept it gender neutral and said siblings instead of brothers. So, you know, take what you can get. I knew his amulet had something to do with that. Like with something. At least I thought that had something to do with him being able to fuse with Mega, but then again, these other guys are able to fuse without, like, seemingly without any pendant of any kind. But it's interesting, it becomes part of his costume when he becomes Mega Man, so. Oh, here we go. Evil Pegasus. Look, it's Rayquaza and Solgaleo, and is there a Pokemon that looks like the Pegasus one? The dragon straight up looks like Rayquaza, but I'm sure, I mean, Rayquaza is no doubt based on whatever dragon this one's based on. Is there like a Pegasus Pokemon? Or like some kind of winged horse? I can't think of one off the top of my head. There might be something. I guess like Shaman Sky is like the closest thing I can think of, but that's not really a horse. That's a hedgehog that becomes a deer or something. Lore time? Or not? No, we're just waking up. I'm hyped for the transformation stuff, though, as I keep saying. I mean, that's one of my favorite aspects of the Mega Man games in general. I guess it's not really present in every series. I guess technically, yeah, when you're using boss weapons in the Classic or X games, you are transforming to a degree, but not as drastically as in like ZX or Battle Network or Star Force. You've got mail. Oh, you can delete it? I don't know why you'd want to. Can you get that back? Like ability. Oh, HP plus 30, and then undershirt and fast barrier are considered one ability? That's kind of busted. Wait, I don't have any more weapons that I can equip, right? Just these two. I feel a sneeze coming. Maybe. Actually managed to mute this time. Okay. Yeah, keep an eye out for side quests. Just in case. I do like how his portrait changes depending on if the visor's on or not. That's a nice touch. Uh-oh. Nah. Satellite. This is funny. I also can't tell who Gio's gonna end up with, if anyone. Probably Sonya, but there's definitely some like love triangle shit going on, for sure. Even her stands are calling her a liar. That's great. Sorry, I'd be commentating more. I'm just like, I'm trying to pay attention to the dialogue, like, legitimately, without, like, narrating. I could narrate if y'all want me to, but, you know, get those voice acting chops going, right? He has 6 kids? What the 7? This dude's putting in work. Jesus Christ. Pull out once in a while. Goddamn. Alright, time to investigate for HP mems. Oh, we got a Metar. I'll make a save so I don't have to sit through that again, in case I randomly game over. Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm gonna really need to use that shield then. Which is cool though, the game's gonna force me to actually like engage with its mechanics. Nice. Snack shop? Dude, I could go for a snack right now. Maybe I will go grab something in a second, since I'm only like halfway through my usual stream time. Oh, we can wave change too, sick. Wasn't sure if it was gonna let me. Hell yeah. I like that nice round 400 HP. Oh my god, this place is huge. Grab a stage. I'll adjust my folder once I'm done exploring. I'm gonna pick up a bunch of shit. And then be like, ooh, this though. Oh, this though. Okay, we've got some higher level, I guess they're not viruses. What are they? Are they called viruses in this game? I never really thought about it. Thunderball 2 is cool. Another radar missile too. This. Is there nothing up here, really? So is there no purpose? No, there's got to be a purpose later then for this wave hole. I'm just like surprised. Usually, like in Battle Network, there's almost always like a capacity upgrade or HP mem or something. That's, dude, the Zenny they're giving me is ridiculous. Dude, Mr. Delivery is just driving in a circle. He's not even doing anything. I'm gonna pass on this if I can. Yeah, figures. If this game had... I think one of y'all was mentioning that there's a Navi Cust somewhat equivalent in Star Wars 2. But I'm like, if this game had a straight-up Navi Cust, that would really be the icing on the cake. I feel like that's the one thing that's missing, that little bit of customization. Or like an extra bit, because you obviously have the folder and which weapon you have equipped and whatnot. Oh, there was a wave hole here this whole time. Or maybe I just unlocked it? I don't remember seeing that. But maybe I didn't have my visor on. That's the exit. Nice little arrow maze here. Yeah, I guess. Might as well fight these guys to get higher level chips. Cards. God damn it. I keep calling them chips. Same shit. That's probably where an optional boss is if I had to guess. I bet if I did that just a split second earlier, it would hit both. Oh, that does pierce, though. $1,200 Zenny, Jesus. Yeah, we'll just do this. I locked on though, what? I thought I did. Anyhow. Okay. Invis? I'm assuming that's a card, right? Yeah, that's... Okay, sick. I don't really have a great hand for this. It's probably time to cut some of those paralysis. HPMM 10, it ruined my perfect 400, which is a little annoying. Nice. Mega chips are extremely broken in this. And like, I guess they kind of are for Battle Network as well, for mobs. But I don't know, they seem especially potent in this. I guess it would have been better to just do this, actually. Yeah, still get a good chunk of change there. I feel like there's a pathway I haven't taken yet. Yeah, north, this way. Blinding Eye. Got another area north of here. Oh wait, this is gonna work. God damn it. Yeah. That is a case for leaving my charge shot at 10, so I can put enemies in range of radar missile 2, but whatever. This, I want to say, just takes me back to the area I was at before, yeah. Lit. I'll rebuild my folder once I'm done with this exploration segment. Although maybe I should wait until I get Pegasus, but no reason to go there now. Okay. Let's just take a look real quick, see what new shit I have. Ground Wave 2, 100 damage? That's nasty. If I had the star card for it, which I'm sure is disgusting, then I'll throw that in. Oh, there's another mat. Maybe that is Ground Wave 2. With a stripe and a helmet. And Taurus Fire. Mega Man versus the Cowman. Ingenious title. He's my role model. You know, Geo's hair looks a lot like Mega Man's, the way it pokes out of the top of his helmet. Wherefore art thou, Mega Man? That's great, dude. I'm here for it. I think it's fun. Luna's got a crush on Mega Man, doesn't realize it's Geo. And the play and everything. I like the little Mega Man doll who's just like gone limp over there. The mad, menacing Cowman. Just reminds me of RE4. Like those dudes that have fucking cow heads grafted to their heads or whatever. Student Body thinks Mega Man is just a character until we beat Libra Scales, probably. Maybe. I don't remember the inciting incident for Libra. Is the reason Zach doesn't remember because he doesn't have an FMEN compatible with him? Zach doesn't transform ever, does he? If he does in Star Force 2, don't tell me, but I don't think he does. A fan of Mega. This is funny. I like this. What the fuck? Dude, that's like an irrational fear of mine whenever I would play in like concert band and shit. Like when you're playing in a big hall and you've got those lights up above, it's always nerve-wracking, especially when it's super extravagant. Or like not even lights, but like if there's just some kind of fixture attached to the ceiling. It's like, man, if that thing fell, we would all fucking die. But it's like, it's mostly irrational, but it's just like, shit. One of these fuckers again. Dude, he's gotta look like such a dork to them. He's like putting on his visor and like talking to himself and shit. I'm not a peeping Tom. He's like, I'm not a peeping Tom. God damn it. Alright, what we got here? Big Metar. Big Yoshi. Fairly clean. Whistle Star. I wonder what that does. Definitely did with the finger thing, yeah. No, I was inside his brain for a second. I was like, he's got those vibes going. Do we fight Pegasus now? I have a feeling that it's in the foyer. Like, that's what I remember. Brave Sword. That Fire Emblem flashbacks for a second. Put 2 squares forward and knock back. What is Longsword is 80, right? Yeah. Paralyzes enemies. What does Whistle normally do? Call all enemies to you and paralyzes? I mean, I guess, but like lock-on is so busted that like, well, I don't know. I guess this could have its use, but compared to a lot of other stuff, I don't know. Sync hook, left hook, all of the same type of enemy. So on bosses, it just does 1, plus 60. Good for mobs, I suppose. 120 is insane. Plus 40 attack and it pierces, wow. I'm gonna need to go to the chip trader, I think. I need to clear out some of the fodder in here before I make any serious adjustments. Oh? This is when it happens, isn't it? I think. This seems like that would be fitting. I think I'll hold off on star powering for now. Nice counter. Nice shot. Oh, wait a second, what the fuck? Wait, what? Yeah, this has to be it. Am I supposed to die here? Wait, isn't there a fight in Star Force 2 that goes like this? Against Edge Boy? Where you intentionally have to lose? I hate that trope in games. It's not like a huge deal, but I'm like... I have a feeling I'm supposed to die here. Since I can't do shit. While I get beat down, I'm gonna Google this real quick. I think, is his name Vega? Or something? Vega Star Force. I thought so. Oh, wait, Dr. Vega is a antagonist, but that's not who I was thinking of. Okay, so I guess we don't get it quite yet, but this is very much like the lackey that forces the main protagonist to get more powerful. Oh, is this Gemini Sparks host, right? Or whatever. I think. Ah, that's right, yeah. Just want to investigate a little bit more, just in case something randomly spawned in. Unlikely, but, you know, can never be too careful. I want to figure out the name of that character from Star Force 2, though, because it's bugging me. Unless I just, like, am remembering a character that doesn't exist. Rogue, that's his name. That's gotta be it, right? Yeah! This dude. The Shadow the Hedgehog equivalent. That's what he reminds me of, at least. The Sasuke to Gio's Naruto. Interesting. So it's powered by friendship, basically. Interesting. It's cool playing this game without, like, an inkling of what happens in the story, because I'm, like, genuinely interested. I can replay story-based games and still be invested, but it's like... It feels fresh, you know? Oh no, this is when the Pegasus stuff happens. Yep. Still trying to think of a Pokemon that reminds me of the Pegasus, but I don't think there is a Pegasusmon. Is there? Rapidash is like the closest thing, but there's no wings. Wait a second. Give Rapidash a third form with wings. Make it Fire Fairy. Just dude, Game Freak, hire me, for fuck's sake. Shadows of the Three Satellites admins. Oh god, it's the Reddit admins or like some shit. It's the Discord mods, run! Okay. So Geo's like the child of prophecy or something? His name's Kelvin. Hmm. Wait, there actually is a planet AM? I was gonna make that joke earlier about like AM versus FM radio, but Andromeda, okay. Dude, Mass Effect Andromeda was so mid. It was so mid that it wiped out an entire planet. That's crazy. That's crazy. You are weak. He's like, what? What did you do to my drink? Like, it straight up reminds me of that shit. Easily you were crushed by the colossal jammer. He really jammed us, didn't he? The Star Trials, okay. No, we are not 100% certain you can pass. I thought he was gonna say we are 100% certain you will not pass. But sure. Survey the area with your visualizer. How elaborate is this? I don't remember. Star Guardians are scattered throughout this area. There are 5 in total. Defeat them. Oh, okay. Okay, piece of cake. Cake. Dude, I really hate my sweet tooth sometimes. It's like really intrusive. Dude, why do I remember there being a portal up here, though? There should be. Alright, so we fight the gold Chow. All 5 of them. And then we get our Star Force transformation. And the game can really start. Kidding. Did I use my last cloaker? I did. It's like, I guess I should just wipe these guys, right? Yeah, we'll hold off on that. Oh, interesting. Wait, Sonya shows up when you click save? Interesting. Oops. But what did he say? I see fear has you in its grasp. Fuck off. Big Luigi's Mansion ghosts don't scare me. Now, I wish I had something better to do with these attack plus 10s, but... Oh? Oh! That's kind of neat. Still don't know what Star Frags do, but Starlight 1. Oh, wait a second. Perfect. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed in is enemy variety so far. But there still is quite a bit of a game left. And some additional areas that we haven't even been to, so it's like fine. I'm not really concerned about these guys. Oh, the radar missile hits everything. I don't want to do this. That's pretty clean. Okay, cool. Where can I view my star frags? Is that like... Wonder if there's going to be an achievement or trophy in the Star Force collection that's like counter every enemy and boss in Star Force 1. Because it keeps track of that, which I'm a little confused as to why. But oop. One more. And Pegasus shows up in the middle, right? Something like that. I think this pierces, right? It did to the Met. Yeah, it does pierce. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, it's right here. Okay. I was like, is it faster to leave? So we'll just do this. I need to hydrate real quick. Cool. I really want to save these long swords for the star card if I can. Oh, it is weak to elect too. It's nice. Oh, it can't be stunned either, okay. And that kind of makes sense, but... that was bad. Dude, can I just, like, draw the longsword, though? The star card? Maybe Legend of Mojo was the play, but I mean, how could I know? How could I know that? And I'm sure I'll play this game again someday anyway, so I can do it then. I guess we might as well do this, right? Well, this kills. That is, if I could have landed it on a, What? I did it a little too early, god damn it. Mop Lance. There it is. 35. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a lot of cash. Like, his first reaction is my body's glowing, not I'm writhing in pain. Oh, that's right, it doesn't awaken until... I think we rematch that big dude. Alright. So we call it a day. I'm torn on where I want to stop. I guess I want to at least get the Pegasus transformations. That might be a little bit... quite a bit longer. But I feel like that'd probably be a good stopping point, assuming it's not within the next, like, 2 seconds. Having nightmares about inclusion shutters. Like, no, I mean, real talk, it's got to be pretty anxiety-inducing for the kid. Did they really like their silent, dramatic moments in this game, though? I'm here for it. It just doesn't make for like the. It's just like awkward. Well, okay, awkward silence is only awkward if you make it awkward. Blah 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 blah. When you're streaming and it's like you're trying to be invested in the moment, but it's silent, it's like I feel like I should say something kind of thing, but can't force it. Which I literally just did. Got him. Okay. And if this happens to be like the start of the Libra arc, that's fine. I just want to get the, I want to activate Star Force power shit. Oh, we got side quests. That'll keep us busy for the next hour. Can I go this way yet? No. Now, before I activate this next to main quest thing, I do want to... There's a second side quest. Third one. I still do kind of find it a little annoying that you have to investigate them in the wave world, then talk to them in the real world, and then actually do the quest. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this already. I wish you could just look at people's transers just like why can we not look at and investigate that when we're not in the wave world? For gameplay purposes. I'm sure there's a lore reason where it's like, oh, whatever, but they could figure out a way to justify it. Another side quest. This is gonna be a lot. Oh, a chalkboard. They call it that, but no one uses chalk. Hey, they predicted smart boards. See, now I'm tempted to investigate fucking everything, but I doubt there's anything in any of these desks. What does this say? A fish tank on creature vision? The fish on the monitor look almost like the real thing. That might have been a thing in 2006. Like, you know, putting a fireplace image on your flat screen or something. But then again, like, I bet HD TVs were around at this point, but they weren't common. They were like high end at this day and age, or at that day and age rather. This hand is unfortunate. Oh, that's actually pretty good, but hitting all three of these guys at once is not going to be super feasible. Yeah, like... At least they can't really directly hurt me. Like, I can just keep taking out their bombs. Balls sacks! Yeah, like, somebody die, please. Oh wait, the bombs actually don't hit my entire area? That actually makes things easier. They only hit... Okay, that's a lot more forgiving than I was thinking it was. Keep all 3? Holy crap. Whoops. Wrong button. Dude, there's so many side quests they're dumping on me. Jesus. So many blue mystery datas I want to grab. I don't think it'll let me until we do this segment, though. Is it Pat? Oh no, it's Geo. I was like, wait, I thought Geo was already sitting down. That's why I was confused. The fuck? I'm really curious what Mr. Shepard's conflict is going to be to cause him to fuse with Libra. You know, I would bet when I played this game as a kid, I just wanted to get to the transformation as well, and found it disappointing you had to go through like 3.5 arcs to get there. Which I do think is a little bit much. I do think that a central mechanic should be presented earlier, but I don't mind it so much as an adult. If I'd known it was this much fun, I'd dragged you here earlier. That's funny. It is odd that Mega is the one who finds school interesting. Interesting. Is that like ASMR or something, or what? Come on. Registered. Are hip with the kids. No, what's a reformation? Oh? Is this one of those folders where I can pull cards out of it, though? I like those. Because then I can just upgrade my folder real quick pretty easily. Can I wave change now? Ah. This is going to be a big time sink. All this exploration side quest stuff. That's why I wish I could just pick up the side quest now. I thought Geo was gonna play Mega, though. The Blue Bomber. Nice little reference. He's a tree? No. No way. They did my boy dirty. Can I wave change? Yes, okay. At least I already explored some of this area. I know it's like, I should probably pay attention to what they're saying, but I have to talk to them anyway. I already explored this area for blues. And this area, actually. I just need to grab side quests. And then there's this girl over here. Wait, I forget the right way to... Is it actually this way? Or is this a dead end? No, this is the right way to keep going. Alright, so now... Right, that'll warp us out. Which I don't want. I don't know if I'll do all these side quests right now, but I at least want to pick them all up. Every 50. But where does this area lead to? This way? Oh, the classrooms. Of course. No quest there. I'm sure I'll fight plenty of these viruses later, too. Plus cannon. Is it a weapon that I can equip? Oh, there's a... I guess I need to keep an eye out for comps as well. Oh, it's not blinking, though. Okay. Just do my usual routine inspection here. Thankfully, I'm actually able to run away from these guys, which is nice. Do I have a sync hook too? Whoops, god damn it. Yeah, I don't. Small energy. Nah. It is nice being able to pulse out of these comps though, without like completely pulsing out. Okay, this takes us back here. I guess I could do some of the side quests off stream, but at least this gives me... It makes the game a little meatier, you know? If I just did main quest stuff, I feel like it would be over a little too quickly, maybe? Then again, I kind of did that with Battle Network for the most part. But also, I was chipping away at side stuff for the sake of the in-game trophies, which this doesn't have. I'm just kind of playing this as I normally would, even if I wasn't streaming it. Another comp. At least just having one comp per room is nice. It's definitely easier to... Well, it isn't. It is and it isn't easier to miss comps in this game because it's all flavor text. Like in Battle Network, there's no indicator unless you know, interact with something and it says, oh, you can jack in. Like in this game, there's a visible symbol, but you have to activate it sometimes, so it's like kind of a similar deal. And then this arrow takes me back to where I was earlier on this EM road, so what I actually want to do is take the ramp, I think. Maybe I just circle once. Yeah. Yeah, we're good here. Make a safety save. I'm tempted to fight these guys, but I'm not trying to be here for like another hour, you know. Okay, this pulls us out, right? which I ideally... Well... I don't know, I guess pulsing out here would be better, because then I can start the side quests from the top of the school to the bottom, instead of having to work my way up and then backtrack out again. Although I will say it is nice being able to, like, pulse out at a different location than you entered, as opposed to Battle Network, where you would have to jack out, go physically somewhere else with LAN, and jack back in. It makes sense with within the context of that game, but quality of life-wise, I do like this a little bit better in some ways. That was probably the only mystery data, but I just... It doesn't necessarily hurt to check. I should have just clicked Cygnus. Dude, seriously? Should have done this like 2 turns ago. It's like if there was a strong indication as to what encounters you could run from, I would just stick around and fight if I had an inkling that I couldn't run, but it's never really clear. Like, 230 health total. I've got 420 health total, but then 390 currently. It's like, I guess it's like a percentage chance of, like, if you have higher health by this amount, then you have this percentage chance to run or something, if I had to guess. It's not just like a binary... Did I pulse out and pulse back in? I don't think so. Nothing else here. Subcards. Oh, he has way more than just subcards. What? Elexord, cut and paralyze enemy in row. I just want some cloakers. I'm just gonna max myself out on these. Wait, how many can I carry? What the fuck? Apparently a lot. Well, that'll last me like the entire game, so. I'd say it's worth. Better to invest up front, I guess. Another 10. I don't think I've seen a net dealer that sells like HP mems in the school. Did I? What? Okay. Yeah, you don't sell HP mems for sure. I guess capacity on subcards is infinite? Yeah, I'll use another. Fuck it. Recovery 80. Hope I didn't miss any comps. Not the biggest deal, but it just gets annoying if I wanna max him out. And if I miss an HP mem, then it's like, okay, which comps have I been in? Which have I not? It's one of those things where I kind of wish the comps had an indicator as to whether or not you've gotten all the mystery datas in there. Like the wave hole should change color or something. Okay, so I need to take this down arrow. The up arrow just takes me back here, right? Nothing new? No. Well, it was worth checking out, I guess. And I'm burning through these cloakers way faster than I anticipated to. I won't use one every time, but... Dude, I keep drawing Cygnus every single time. Or damn near. I'll take it, though. What do unlockers even do? I haven't seen anything. Purple mystery waves. I haven't seen any purples. I think. I mean, I would have interacted with it if I had seen one. No business over there yet. Okay. Also, I don't know if I interacted with stuff in here, if there's a random HP mem. Start from the back. I didn't think there was any quests in here, but can't hurt to check. Okay, easy enough. How about? Wrote a combination down on a piece of paper, but I lost it. Now I can't get my locker open. No, I had it before I went to the bathroom. Oh, so that's, I guess, the reason for that balcony area I was talking about earlier. That's funny. Little Battle Network reference. Which shoes would you wear in the rain? I mean, we're on the first floor, so it would make sense to be 1, but I was like... Okay, so it's 1A. You can always just trial and error this shit. Cool. Okay. She was in here, right? Yeah. Oh. Dude, I don't know what the... What? Oh, January. I was like, I don't know your birthday. The fuck? Is it 0130 or just 130? Maybe it's just 130 then. Yeah. Oh, that was a weird little glitch. The wave road didn't show, like after the cutscene I still had my visor on, but no wave road. Somewhere in Echo Ridge, okay. Let's fix this light bulb. I think I must be approaching getting the Star Force transformation, right? Where's the pulse out thing? Okay, it's over here. Clean. Can I, like, not? Okay. Let me through. Let me in. Can I enter from over here? Yeah, that's actually exactly where I need to go. Perfect. Well, I've made most of my Zenny back on those cloakers I bought. Ooh, actually, getting those like fire breath chips or whatever at rank 2 would be nice, but I guess without the star card, it's probably worse than just the regular ones that I have. God damn it. Also, the blue fire is kind of sick. But I'm getting real hungry, so I'm like running low on energy, so I really just want to wrap this up. But I can't run! Just getting rid of that thing is probably best. We got Invis. Okay, now I have to manually walk out of here, which isn't too bad. Gotta deliver the sandwich. Let me talk to this chick first. Who ordered a ham sandwich? Aha. I could go for a ham sandwich, although I don't think I have ham. I've got sliced turkey, but not really relevant. Just a thought. Food on the brain. Forgive me. I know there's a light bulb kid. Oh, I have to talk to that lay kid again? Hold up. And then light bulb kid. And that's the last one, okay. Wait, his name is Lay Zeke? Is that like a play on lazy? Because that naming convention is lazy. Oh, he's down here now. Alright, we need Ball Man. It's Strike Man before Strike Man was a thing. It just occurred to me. I was like, wait a second. Strike Man's a football, but I mean... Wait, that's weird though. Strike Man is a football? I mean, I guess he's based... Well, okay, he's got like the lines of a baseball though. Right? But isn't he... Yeah, I guess he's a mix of whatever. I don't know. Mega Man 10 is cool though. I like that game. The Robot Masters are kind of goofy, but I don't really mind. Because the level design in that game I think is really solid. So maybe I just pick up... Because this whole Pegasus thing does lead into, It does lead into the Libra arc, as far as I remember. So... I say what I do now is... First of all, make sure these are all clear. Nice. I mean, it's possible more of them popped up in the other areas, but I don't know how that works. If, like, more side quests pop up with the same characters later on or not. I'll just do a quick sweep. Oh, what's this? Oh, a card trader star. I was gonna say, I'm gonna examine my build. Like my folder and whatnot. I'm down, dude. What I can do... I did think about sharing my Discord handle with members, and that's an easy way to do it privately, I guess. I could throw it over chat, but I don't... I'd need to boot that up. I'll post it on I'll do a member-only post with that. So you can add me. And we can definitely hop on a chat, maybe this weekend, if you're down. Attack 3, charge 2. Wow, that's insane. Wait a second. I guess that's kind of the downside to not really using social media, is like it's harder to connect with people in that way. Where it's like, you know, if I had Twitter, it'd be like, okay, just shoot me a DM and we'll coordinate that way, but I can pull cards out of here. Anything else? Heat Ball 2 is whatever. Sword, wide sword, long sword. I'll take the 80s, I guess. And I'll take the Invis, I suppose, too. I'll take in another attack plus 10 just for posterity. I'll fave this. Do I have any dog shit I can put in? What are my worst cards? I guess like regular swords or something? Or ground wave 1s? Like, I'm not gonna run these. One more. I'll just throw a plasma gun because I have more than enough. Oh wait, I need 30. Oh, 31 including Sonya, I see. I guess I can only have 4 of these, so I'll put one of these in here. Extra folder, not editable. So what does this do? Plus 50 and 3x3. So if, like, that's the thing with these star cards, it's like you have to draw them and then also draw cards with synergy. So it's like this hasn't really proved that useful, whereas having 90s out the bat, I feel like is better. Instead of like conditionally you have a 90 that also has a spreader effect. I'm gonna cut everything like I like to do every once in a while. And just totally rebuild. Well, I guess first of all, I can throw all of these guys in here. I definitely want synergy with this. 5-shot if in front of enemy, 3 if not. I think Gustavo was saying that the star cards were Star Force DX exclusive, like exclusive to this improvement patch. But they kind of do remind me of Program Advances in that, you know, having multiple of the same card gives you synergy. Which one do I want? We can try favoriting Harp Note. Then again, I'm trying to think though. Like, having these, like, Cygnus as a favorite, is that relevant? Because, like, most of the time I'm clicking Cygnus, it's gonna clear the enemies in front of me, right? So what if I want to favorite Mega Chips, which I think I do still, you still want to use those 2 favorites that you can have, but ideally on the ones that most need the support, as opposed to this one, which is more standalone, just amazing. This ship is busted, dude. Wind and break, and it hits like pretty much everything. Crazy. 130 damage, this shit's busted. We'll try Harp Note for now. Attack 10 is really good though. Like that star card, that's the thing with a star card for attack 10. You don't need other attack 10s in your hand. That's disgusting. Legitimately. It just adds attack plus 10 to everything in your hand. Crazy. Emmy no move. Borrow this 3x3 pummels Gravy. Emmy no move. Oh, you just gotta love the lack of text space on here. If I had to guess, like Pegasus is Aqua, so if you do Ice Stage and then use an Aqua chip, I think they freeze. And probably also if you use Elect chips, it does double damage. Gravity Stage sounds interesting, though. That's probably actually pretty busted. But let me add these later. I think I'm starting to think the conditional cannon is not very good in most cases. I'd rather have the outright power of plus cannon. But it's like if I was running regular cannons, then you might as well have the star in there. Unless you know, hit your cap of 5 star cards. This isn't even relevant either. You want single target more often than not for these. You don't need the plus effect. I'm gonna skip those for now, but I probably will add plasma guns. I would like plasma gun 2s, that would be nasty. Radar missile, radar missile. There's a lot of damage, but I don't like bomb. I don't like bomb cards or chips. Even though it does lock on, enemies move around too quickly for them to be relevant. Plus 90 is heinous, though. 270, single target. But, like, landing these is such a pain in the ass. Same thing with Ice Meteor. Ground Wave 2. 100 damage is really nasty. Let me just look through what I have. Ghost Pulse 2. Radiating Sound Attack paralyzes. Is this better than Pulse Gun? I feel like it's slower, if the virus is any indication. Tailburner's really good. I'll probably throw that in. Chain Bubble. Nah. Slow targeting Elect Attack paralyzes. ×2. Put 2 squares forward and knockback, and it breaks. This is a longsword equivalent, right? I feel like the recovery 50 star card's kind of whatever. Like, a built-in invis is kind of nice, I guess, but I don't know. Alright, so what do I want to throw in for sure? At least until I do some chip trading. I think these... We'll throw in some plasma guns. These will get replaced with higher level plasma guns later. But stun locking is very broken. I don't think this is very good. This is not very good either. Radar Missile 2, that's an option. Heat Balls, pass. Ice Meteor, pass. Regular Sword, no. Long Sword, yes. That's just good damage. Like, 80 is solid, and then you get a plus 80 if you have the star card. That's 160 for each of these, like... You need multiple in your hand, but I mean... Ground Wave 1's whatever. I think... I like the Jet Attack 2. 150 is really kind of sweet. Ground Wave 2 is an option. I probably need to throw these in here. Let me do that. Ghost Pulse? I don't know about these. I'd have to test it out. But if the enemy virus is an indication, it's too slow for it to be viable a lot of the time, I think. You could lock on, I guess, but... Come back to those. Tailburner, yes. Until I get Tailburner 2 stuff. 4 more. Cloud Shot. Brave Sword, if I get more Brave Swords... in the Brave Sword star card, then that's just going to be better than the Longsword, obviously, because it's a Longsword that knocks back and breaks, and is 20 more damage by default. Quick Songs, whatever. Whistle, paralyzes. I don't know about this one. How many star cards do I have? Probably not many. 1, 2, 3. I guess, like, throwing this singular one in might be good. What other star cards would I run? No, I don't think this is really worth it. Like, I could throw this in because I only am running 3, right? Like, if I'm not running anything else, then sure. There's not really a reason not to. Unless there's another star card I'd rather use, but I don't know that there is. I kind of like Radar Missile too, even though it's a little bit conditional. Jet Attack 1. If it hits, spread damage to panels in X shape. I don't know. 2 are to land. High risk, high reward, but the reward is not even that good. There's low risk cards that are way better. I would try this out if I had more of them to synergize. Because 110 in base is pretty good. And then 150 plus piercing is kind of nasty too. The Brave Sword is an option. I might just throw it in because it's like decent damage. Good lock-on chip. Throw this in for now. I kind of do want recovery chips though, so what do I want to cut? Plus Cannon's a no-brainer. Plasma guns I really like as well. Being able to synergize them with anything is really nice. It's just like stun locking cheese, but I'm not against using that. If anything, I kind of think that the ground waves are probably my least good chips. At least until I get a star card for them. I can run 1 invis just to try it out. I don't really know how viable that is going to be though. Because we have a shield for ranged attacks. I just feel like defensive utility is not that good. It's just a gut feeling, but... What I would like is some recovery 80s, though. Maybe 2 of them. Just for instances where I don't have, like, a healing item in a dungeon or something, and I don't want to leave. I can just get into a random battle, use the recovery 80s, and be set. I do like Grass Stage since I'm running Taurus Fire and Tailburn. But I also kind of like Ice Stage. I almost call it the Aqua Stage. Is attack plus 10 even that good? I feel like no. I feel like this is like way worse than in Battle Network, actually. Primarily because Synergy doesn't rely on codes. And so like having an attack 10 star that can apply to anything when you might draw a hand that is not synergistic at all. Whereas in this game, you're guaranteed to have synergy. You have your rows and columns. So like, what would you rather draw? An attack 10? That granted can be paired with anything, but that's 10 attack. Or would you rather like another longsword or another tailburn that does 80? You know? Very weak card in Star Force, I feel like. Paralyzed Plus, we're running 4 plasma guns. I don't think I need more stun lock cheese. That's another one where it's like, it's almost like in Pokemon the equivalent of Thunder Wave versus Nuzzle, or at least current Thunder Wave, which is 90% accurate, whereas Nuzzle does 20 damage and guaranteed paralyzes with 100% accuracy. So it's like, deal damage and paralyze, And now that since it's favorited, it's a white card essentially, or something that doesn't do anything on its own, but when paired with another chip can paralyze. That seems way shittier. I think at least one grass stage is good. Maybe I'll throw an ice stage in here as well. As far as my last, what do I want to do? Did I throw an invis in here? I did. I don't know that I'll keep it, but I want to try it and just see if it's any good. Probably not, though. I do think eventually, since this is Pegasus, if Aqua chips freeze enemies on Ice Stage, then I'll probably ditch all of my Fire chips in favor of Aqua chips. But for now, Tailburn, like Tailburner with the plus 40 and HP bug is insane. At least until I get Tailburner 2s that I can use it with. Or that I, get the star card for it. I could throw the Heat Ball 3 in here as just like a nuke, but the risk of not landing is really bad. What do I want for my last? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got my max star cards, max mega chips, cards, whatever. Maybe just Gravity Stage just to experiment with it. I'm kind of down for that. A lot of this shit needs to be upgraded, but it's definitely better than what I was rocking before. And now I'm gonna turn everything on its head because I'm in a chip trade now. I think doing the Chip Trader Plus makes sense, though. Recovery 10's dog shit. I just want to do all the dog shit cards first. Excuse me. Sort by ID. I was talking shit on the Cannon Star card. I'm a little afraid to get rid of it, though, because then it's like, well, how do I get this back, though, if I do want it? Not that I'm going to, but is that an issue? I've got more than enough plasma guns. I guess keeping one in case I decide to swap the star out. But I'm probably going to get plasma gun 2s soon. They're probably accessible now, in fact. So we'll just do that. I think Gatling is kind of shit. I'll keep the star, though. Right? Probably. What's utter dog shit here? Heat Ball 2 is outclassed by Heat Ball 3. I even have the star for it. I think Ice Meteor is also really bad. Another set of cards. Huh? Oh wait, I bet I have to use star cards, don't I? Card Trader Star, put in 10 cards. So I have to, do I even have 10 stars I can use? 1, 2, let me just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many of them are utter shit? These, this one's actually decent. This one's dog shit. These are, oh, I don't think I counted these twice. Not very good. Not gonna use these. Can you run multiple of the same star? I bet you can. But I think the recovery 50 is probably worse. It's not working. Maybe the cards need to have something in common? Do I give 10 of a particular card and get that star card back? That seems right. If 10 star cards don't do anything, then that has to be it. Alright, we'll just do the regular trader then. Let's do something worse, like this. Wow, a Paralyzed Plus, amazing. Get rid of these are actually shit. Wow, that's actually shit too. Oh, that's actually good. Take those. I feel like this one's kind of outclassed by this one. I did say Heat Ball 2 was pretty bad. Gatling 1, wow. Recovery 50, that's pretty rough. I'm not gonna run these. Stop giving me recovery 50s, dude. What? If only I didn't already have 4 of those, but... Oh, that's a good draw. I don't really have synergy for it, but that's 1 down for what I will inevitably use. We'll find Jet Attack viruses later. Ice Meteor 2, lame. Air Spread, why? I'm not gonna use these. Barrier's not terrible. I mean, that's probably better than Invis. It's just a free... You just tank a free hit. As opposed to Invis, which is like you tank unlimited hits, but for a temporary period of time. So it's like... I feel like that's just worse, though. Air Spread's bad. I have too many of these anyway. Another Tail Burner too, I take those. How much do they do by default? 130? I mean, no HP bug, but I mean, if I can sub those out for the regular ones, I'll do it. And plus I've got enough Zenny to probably buy a lot from the shops too. I'm not going to use these when I'm already getting, what's it, Ghost Pulse 2s. Yeah. Firing 1's pretty bad, though. Don't need that either. And the recovery 80, it could be worse. Could be better, though. These are bad. I don't need this many invis. Another... Ooh, we're getting a lot of these, actually. I just need 1 more, and I can have the max amount in there. I'm not going to use these, now that I have 80s. Another Ice Meteor, too. Give me another Tail Burner too, that would be sweet. I'm maxed out on plus cannons, I don't see a reason to keep it. Unless I want to hold on to 10 of them for if that Chip Trader star works that way and I put 10 plus cannons in and get a star card back. So maybe But I feel like I'm gonna encounter that naturally. Fuck this star card also. And this one, and this one. And the recovery 80. This one's just bad. Brave Sword is solid. I've got another one in my folder already. I want to hold on to this in case I want to sub it out for the star. If there's a better star card for me to use. Can I check what this does here? No. This is not very good. Pass on that. Wow. Yeah, fuck this one actually too. No. This times 2, like that could be good, maybe. In like an alternate timeline. Oh, that's not bad. More aqua chips. That aren't terrible like Ice Meteor. Maybe this one's faster though, so I can maybe test it. Wide Wave 1. We'll hold on to these just for now. Dude, stop giving me dog shit. I feel like Invis is just bad, though. That's okay. No. I've got more than I can even run of HP 80s. Dude, stop. I'm never gonna run 3 of these. I would consider running 2, but even then, probably not. So we'll do that. I also don't need this many recovery 80s, like, period. Wow. Coming down to the wire, but also there's still some like pretty garbage chips in here. That. Firing 2, okay. Finally got something new. And what do you sell chip-wise? Oops. Punch and paralyze enemy in front. Anti-sword, blazing edge, poison pharaoh. It's a giga, isn't it? Super expensive. Anti-sword. Stun knuckle is tempting. But I kinda... I know we've been here for a while. If anything... I kinda want to go to the other... I kind of want to check out the net traders. One of which is in Echo Ridge, right? Where is he at? Oh, I know where he's at. Oh, but he doesn't sell anything good chip-wise. And then... let me see what the Anakin net dealer has, and then there's a sub-chip dealer. I want to say it was the one in the school, maybe? Also sold chips? Cards? Whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's see. I know he sold decent stuff, I just don't know if it's anything I would particularly want to run. Or that I think is worth it, Zenny-wise. I'd really like a 4th Tailburner too, though. But I guess if I don't have any better star cards, I can just keep the Tailburner 1-star card and just use that. Spear attack, poison knuckle, punch, and HP bug enemy in front of you. Chain bubble. What I really want is pulse bulb 2s. I don't think any of these are particularly worth it. Like, are they better than some of the cards I'm running? Yeah, but by how much? And then where was that other... The sub-chip dealer in the Space Center just sells sub-chips, I think. Pretty sure it was in the school. But I don't remember where. Maybe I'll just take care of that next time then. In which case, I can actually do a few more chip trades if I swap out some of this poo-poo in my folder. 90. Yeah, I'm gonna sub these out. This is still decent, because I can HP bug and deal almost as much damage. Traps enemy in bubble. I mean, like, I guess in preparation for running Aqua and Elect chips primarily. 70 is just so weak, though. But then I guess if they're in a bubble, and then I use an Elect chip, it does double, but... Second Brave Sword is probably good, too. I could try Cloud Shot. That's gonna do more for me than this will, anyway. Like, well, I guess the HP bug is just really nice to have. Wasn't there something else that HP bugs? What does this do? If hit enemy, adjacent panels turn to grass. I don't want to cut. Plus cannons are solid. These are good for stun locking. I don't really have a better star card unless I really want to run Heat Ball. 3. 4 Wide Wave 1, which I might. I don't think this star card is very good anyhow, so... I think I'm gonna cut the Invis, even though I haven't tested it. Even some of these others, like, some of these I just want to test out. I'm gonna cut these. In favor of, what did I want to throw in here? The second Brave Sword, I guess. And I want to see what Cloud Shot does. This seems decent. Still could stand to upgrade. These should be replaced by Brave Swords eventually. This is just a one-off high damage. I don't really have much better. Because this at least hits the row. Whereas this is just a singular hit. Does way more though, but I don't have room for a star, yeah. I don't know, it seems decent. There's probably some stuff I'll cut once I test it, like the whistle, if that's any good. I feel like it's probably not worth it to run that instead of like this, even. But I could be here all fucking night if I keep tweaking this shit. Let me do a couple more chip trades real quick, though. Because if I get a fourth Tailburner 2, then that goes in immediately. I'm not gonna run these. I feel like I'm probably not gonna run these either. Wow, a cannon. I don't really see a reason to hold on to that. Keep pressing the wrong button. Whoops. Maybe Fire Ring 2 is worth holding on to just in case. Yeah, fuck Invis. Nah, actually... I'll get rid of one of these. Another ice stage. Eh. I mean, I guess it could be worse. How many would I want to run at most, though? Like, 2? Probably. Actually, yeah, like, when am I gonna run Thunderball 1 if I'm already getting Thunderball 2s? Wide Wave 1, it's more synergy, and it is tempting to run Wide Wave with that synergy. But it just does such little damage. This one's just bad, I think. This does ×2, but I'm not running any other ones, so like, who cares, really? Of course, I get another Ghost Pulse 2. Which I'd rather run Ground Wave 2, I think. I'm gonna get rid of these. Damn, I can maybe squeeze out like one more. Would I run the Ground Wave 2s? I guess if I get a star card and it's good, so that means I can get rid of one of them. And then get rid of what else? Thunderball 2 is a possibility. Maybe Sinkhook. Yeah. Another Jet Attack 2 is not bad. Could be a lot worse. What would I sub this for? The Whistle, probably. Or Recovery Chip. I feel like one Recovery 80 just for, like, long dungeons might be plenty. And maybe I hold off on the ice stage until I know what Pegasus does, actually. Yeah, seems good. Spent way fucking longer on that than I anticipated, but worth. And that way next time side quests are done, boulder building is done, I can just basically focus on story shit. So next time, Star Force transformation for sure, and Libra arc. as well.